Hey loves, we're gonna ignore the fact that I completely forgot to do this yesterday, but Hellbound, Fame to Flames, Chapter 4. Chapter 4. By the time I passed peak drunkenness, it was already too late to change my mind. The match shook between my fingers. My hands were cold, but my insides were fire. Rage, heartbreak, jealousy, grief, all boiling into one twisted emotion I couldn't name. Something past pain, past love. I couldn't hate her, but I didn't love her. Not right now. I stood across the street from Morgan's house, the one I picked for her, the one I painted a wall in, drunk and giggling while she told me I was a chaotic masterpiece when I was 16. Morgan didn't know this version of me, the one holding a gas can, the one who came here to end something. I didn't really know this version of me either, but I wasn't backing down. I poured it all around the front of the house, the shrubs, the steps, the porch swing she loved so much. The match was shriveling in my hand like a physical reminder of everything I'd done. Through the window, I could see them, Morgan and him. A disgusting man, probably more than 10 years older than me. Early 30s, maybe late 20s. Morgan said she liked that I was younger, so why was she with that hag? She was laughing like she used to with me, like she wasn't standing on my corpse. Like she wasn't the reason I was doing this. My fingers clenched tighter around the match. I wasn't supposed to be the one left behind. I wasn't supposed to be the broken one. She promised forever. She said she'd help me. She saw the real me. And now? Now she was curled up on the couch with some fucking replacement, wrapped in his arms like she hadn't spent 3 years telling me I was the only one who made her feel safe. I was 15 when she promised forever. She was 20. I thought she had it all figured out. Silly fucking me. They clinked glasses. She leaned into him, soft and golden and glowing. My vision blurred, not from tears, not from guilt, but from the rage and jealousy clawing at my throat. That was supposed to be me. But I'm not supposed to be jealous. I'm Amber Lockhart. I have it all. Right? Every memory of Morgan hit me like a slap. The time we stayed up until dawn, vaguely talking about our childhoods, the way she used to brush my hair and hum, the way she held me during panic attacks, telling me everything would be okay. The time we slow danced in the kitchen to no music. The time she told me, if you burn, I burn with you. What a goddamn liar. Now she's gonna burn, but I won't burn with her. I struck a new match, tossing the shriveled dead one aside. The flame hissed to life. It was small, beautiful, dangerous, just like me. Burn in hell, bitch, I whispered, more to myself than her. I didn't know the irony of that sentence then. I threw it. The fire licked up the porch and like it had been waiting, eager and hungry. I stepped back, heart pounding. I felt nothing and everything at the same time. There was no going back now. And the worst part, I didn't feel better, just emptier, more hollow than ever. I stood there and watched the fire rise. I heard the smoke alarm blaring. I saw him leap off the couch. Morgan's scream was muffled through the glass. I didn't flinch. I didn't run. I just turned around and walked away while the siren started screaming. Like something out of a movie. Only this wasn't fiction. It was me. Finally doing something that felt real. I stand there as I watch it all go down in flames, now hidden behind another nearby house in case the cops come. Not because I was brave, not because I was entertained, but because I didn't know what else to do. I crossed the street like I was in a daze, like I wasn't entirely real anymore. Everything was distorted, like someone had stuffed cotton in my ears and turned the world down to static. Behind me, the sky glowed orange, smoke rose into the night like a signal fire, a scream into the void. The fire was bigger than I expected. I thought it would sputter, burn out once it reached the porch, but it didn't. It destroyed everything. I sat on a bench at the end of the block and just watched. I watched the flames burn the glass. I watched the window start to shatter, black smoke pouring out. Watched the silhouettes scrambled inside. Heard distant sirens, shouts, a dog barking. It was all a blur, like someone else's nightmare playing out in slow motion. It was drawing attention, people were coming out of their houses, and all I could think was, what did I just fucking do? This wasn't me, but it was me, and that was the scariest part. I had finally become what everyone warned me about, the dramatic, self-destruction, emotionally unstable actress. I was fucking cliche. I'd burned it all to the ground. Literally. My fingertips were blackened from the match. My hands reeked of gasoline and sweat. My face felt stiff, salt drying on my cheeks. Had I been crying, I couldn't tell. I stood up like I was on autopilot and started walking. I didn't go far, just back to my house. My cold, silent, echoing house that still smelled like my vodka and perfume. No one would call, no one would check on me. Not even Morgan, not anymore. Even if she hadn't left my sorry ass, she's probably gone by now. I collapsed on the couch, still in Morgan's shirt from earlier. My head was pounding, my hair was covered in ashes, but I couldn't be bothered by any of it. I stared at the ceiling and laughed. Raw, cracked, broken sound. It's over. Not just Morgan, not just the fire, but also me. I reached under the couch cushion, pulled out the little black bag I kept there for emergencies. Not that I ever really defined what an emergency was. A bad day, a panic attack, a rough audition. Tonight definitely qualified. I poured the pills onto the coffee table. White, blue, a few half dissolved from when I spilled something on them weeks ago. It didn't matter. I washed the first handful down with the remains of a bottle I found under the sink. Some half-finished rum, maybe. I didn't look. The second handful went down harder. My throat didn't want to help anymore. My body was tired of cooperating. I leaned back and closed my eyes. The room started to spin, slowly at first and then faster. My breathing was shallow, but it felt like I was drowning. My hands tingled and my heartbeat slowed. Good. I didn't even bother to leave a note. I didn't want anyone to turn this into a tragedy worth telling. I just wanted out. No more pain, no more cameras, no more anything. I'm done. I whispered one last thing into the void, unsure of who I was talking to. I hope it hurts when you remember me. Then, nothing. Darkness folded over me like a heavy velvet curtain. The show was over, or so I thought, and so I hoped. And that was chapter 4. Alright, chapter 5 will be coming soon. Yeah.